You could be doing all the workouts in the world. You could be working out 5 times a week. You could be running on the treadmill for 30 minutes a day, all that, right? But if you're coming home and you're eating trash or you're not eating enough, you're not going to see the results. What's up, guys? My name is Marissa. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for tuning into another video. On this channel, you're gonna find all things dance, fitness, travel, self-improvement, growth, and some random shorts. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. So today I'm gonna be talking about 5 reasons why you're not sticking with your fitness routine, what some reasons are behind that, why it's so difficult to be consistent, why it's difficult to lose weight, why you're not seeing those results. Let's get into it. So 2022 is about to come to a close. We're going into 2023. Maybe you're watching this in 2023. As we know, at the end of the year, going into the new year, we always set goals, we set resolutions, we write down things that we want to accomplish within the next year. And one of the main things that most people focus on is their fitness, their health, weight loss journey, all of that. So today we are going to be talking about why you're not sticking with your fitness routine, why it's so hard to stick with your goals that you set for the beginning of the new year, and some ways that you can switch it up or get into a successful and continuous fitness routine. So a little bit about me, in case this is your first time watching. I am a fitness professional. I've been in the fitness industry since 2014. I am a group fitness instructor as well as a certified personal trainer by NASM, and I also am a dance teacher. So I actually just consider myself a movement coach because I deal with all things fitness, movement, just teaching people how to prioritize movement and how to incorporate that into their daily lives. So in case you have no idea who I am or this is your first time tuning into my channel, I'm not just a random person talking about fitness. I actually do have some expertise on this topic. Over the years, I could definitely say that I've seen people come in and out of a routine. I've seen people start new routines and start new diets and start new fitness trends or start different types of classes, and then they just end up falling off. So I've gotten to understand a little bit of why that is and what some reasons are. So the first reason you're probably not sticking with your fitness routine is because you have an unhealthy relationship with fitness. You might have a toxic relationship where you don't really see the benefits. Maybe you've had some negative experiences at a gym that you've gone to. Maybe you've had some negative experiences with fitness instructors or trainers or some interactions that have rubbed you the wrong way. So therefore, you don't really like the fitness industry. Maybe you see it as superficial. Maybe you only see people on Instagram who are flexing or just out here trying to get likes and views and all that by just working out and showing off their bodies. It's also possible that you just have a negative view on fitness. Maybe you've dealt with obesity in the past. Maybe you grew up as a child that was overweight, or you've had your parents calling you fat, or your doctors telling you that you need to lose weight. So you don't really see the benefits of working out, or you don't really see the benefits of fitness, or you don't really relate to it. You don't have a really good relationship with it. So if any of this applies to you, it's really up to you to understand the benefits of fitness, to understand the science. You really have to find people or spaces that are going to support you. You have to find people that really know what they're talking about, people that are very passionate about fitness, people that are actually willing to help you, not just people who are on Instagram trying to get likes, trying to get followers, all that, or just trying to take your money. So it's really up to you to work on that relationship. First of all, it might just start with you. Maybe you have some insecurities when it comes to working out around other people, or people judging your body, or you judging your body. So this is just something that you have to work on internally. It might take some extra help, like a therapist or personal trainer who works with people one-on-one. You might also need a life coach or a wellness coach. So there are some different options when it comes to this, and you really just have to work on bettering your relationship with fitness, and that's the only way that you're really going to be able to get into it. If you're only seeing working out as punishment, or you're feeling forced to work out because people are telling you that you have to work out, or you're seeing it in the media and you're feeling obligated to work out, you're never really going to develop that healthy relationship. It really has to come from you. You have to have that internal, that intrinsic motivation. So you have to find that somewhere within yourself. And also finding the right type of workout for you, which gets me into the next reason. So reason number 2 is because you might be bored. You might hate what you're doing, right? Maybe you're just going to the gym, you have a membership, you're going to the gym maybe a couple days a week, and you have no idea what to do because nothing interests you. Maybe you're just going on the treadmill because you see other people on the treadmill. Maybe you're just going on the elliptical because you see other people on the elliptical, or you feel like that's the best thing to do. You have to find something that's going to keep your interest. You have to find something that is fun. At the end of the day, yes, fitness is hard, training is hard, you sweat, it hurts, it burns, all that. But if you are able to make it fun and you're able to find something that actually interests you and you feel that sort of accomplishment when you're done, that's where you need to be. At the end of the day, when you're done with your workout, you should feel accomplished. You should feel proud of yourself. You should feel like, yes, I showed up, I got it done, I put the work in. Now I can go about the rest of my day, and this is something that I want to keep doing, right? And ideally, like, that's how you're really going to see those results. That's how you're going to see the benefits. It has to come from you feeling accomplished, you feeling like you're doing something good for yourself. So if you are feeling like you're bored, or you are feeling like you haven't found the right workout, I would suggest trying out some different things. There's so many different types of workouts that you can try. You can try classes if you're someone that maybe doesn't like to work out on their own, or you don't really know what you're doing. I would definitely suggest group classes. So you can try things from CrossFit to Zumba to HIIT training to interval training. There are boutique studios that you can go to, such as Orange Theory, Barry's Bootcamp, P-Vault. So there's so many different types of workouts. You really just have to try out different things, see what you like. So even if it's going for like a trial and you go to different classes, or you go to different gyms, or you go to different studios, just to try out a class, whether it's one class or it's a full week of trying out those different types of classes. Because also it could be the instructors, you know, so you're going to connect with different types of instructors and trainers and all that. So you really have to see what you like. So I would definitely suggest trying out a couple different types of exercises. If you're out here just trying to follow trends and you're just hopping on whatever workouts you see on Instagram or YouTube, or that you see your friends doing, for instance, like Peloton got super popular during the pandemic because everybody was home, and Peloton was super convenient, where it's like, okay, I have this bike in my house, like I can get live classes, it's lit, it's fun, whatever, it's keeping me in shape, it's keeping me active, but it's not for everybody. When we hop on those trends, like sometimes we're forcing ourselves to get into things, or we're forcing ourselves to try things, but it's not really something that we're into. So we definitely want to find the type of workout that fits our lifestyle and is going to keep us interested. So this is also going to tie into the third reason why you're probably not sticking with your fitness routine, which is cost. Maybe you find that working out is too expensive. Maybe you find that the gym is too expensive. Whatever gym you want to go to, you can't keep up with the membership, you're not utilizing it, you feel like you're wasting your money. If you find classes, maybe the classes are too expensive. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that is a lame excuse. That is such a lame excuse, and I'm sorry if you're offended, but so we're going into 2023. There's literally no reason why costs should be coming up as an excuse as to why you can't work out. There is literally so many free platforms. Hello, you're on YouTube right now. You know how many instructors and teachers and trainers are on here literally offering free workouts? I can probably name 3 off the top of my head right now. There's MadFit, there's Fitness Blender, there's me. I have a couple workouts on my channel as well. So there's literally no reason why costs is an excuse. So if you're looking at gyms like Equinox, or you're looking at very expensive towel service and bougie gym, okay, whatever, that's expensive, but that's on you. If you want to pay that money and then you really don't fit that into your budget, or it doesn't fit within your means, then you got to find something that's a little bit cheaper, baby. You have so many different options. You can literally buy equipment and just have it in your house. You can work out for free at home, right? You can put something on YouTube. You can make up your own workouts. And honestly, working out at home is probably the least expensive option here. Like, you don't have to pay anything aside from the initial cost, the investment of buying your weights, your equipment, your mat, whatever it is that you need. Aside from that, you're working out for free. When we were in lockdown, like, a lot of people started working out in their houses. Like, they weren't paying to go to the gym and they were staying consistent. They were showing up, you know, however many times a day. They got on a schedule. I know a lot of people who got in the best shape of their life in 2020 and 2021 because they really had nothing else to do. So they were just home and they started seeing the benefits of working out and they started getting into a nice routine. So there's really no reason why you should still be talking about costs when it comes to fitness. Like, that's really not an excuse, and let's move on. So the fourth reason you're probably not sticking with your fitness routine is because you're not seeing results. You are not seeing physical results. Maybe you're someone who has a goal of shedding weight. You want to lose fat. Maybe you're someone who wants to build muscle. You want to put on some weight and you're not seeing the results. So there could be a few reasons why this is happening. Number one, you're not doing the right type of workout that you need in order to get to your goal. So if you are trying to lose weight or you're trying to lose fat, you should be incorporating more cardiovascular activities as well as strength training. You should be lifting weights. So it has to be a good combination of both. On the other hand, if you're someone who's trying to build muscle or you're trying to put on some weight, obviously weightlifting, strength training is going to be more important and more necessary in order to build that muscle. But also your eating has to complement your fitness. So that goes for both sides, right? Whether you're trying to lose weight or whether you're trying to gain weight or build muscle, whatever your goal is, your eating has to complement whatever it is that you're doing physically. So you could be doing all the workouts in the world. You could be working out 5 times a week. You could be running on the treadmill for 30 minutes a day, all that, right? But if you're coming home and you're eating trash, right? Or you're not eating enough, you're not gonna see the results. We really have to make sure that we are researching what we should be eating as well as the types of exercises that we should be doing to reach our specific goals. Over the years, there's been this stigma that women who lift weights are gonna get bulky and you're gonna put on muscles and you're gonna look like a man. And slowly over the years, we are seeing that die down a little bit more. Like we're limiting that noise. We're seeing more women lifting weights, which is crucial, okay? Everybody should be lifting weights. It doesn't matter what your specific goal is. We should be lifting weights, okay? That's gonna keep our bodies strong. It's gonna keep us from getting injured. It's going to help with bone density. It's going to help in everyday activities. You carrying things, right? Lifting things. If you have to move, if you have to bring grocery bags into your house, if you have to lift up your toddler, all of that. So strength training is just an essential part of working out, and that's something that we should never skip. Another reason you're probably not seeing the physical results is because you're not consistent. And I talk about this so much, especially on my Instagram. I preach, I push, I put it in people's ears so much. Like, consistency is key. And that goes for anything in life. If you're not consistent, you're not gonna get to where you need to be in a decent amount of time. You might get there, right? You might get there eventually, but you're just gonna keep dragging it out. You're gonna keep dragging out the process. You're gonna keep dragging out the time frame of you getting to that goal if you're not consistent. It's so much easier to hit your goals when you are consistent. And not only are you gonna be able to get that goal, but you're also gonna get that internal validation. You're gonna build a nice routine. You're gonna be able to stick with what you started. It just feels nice to see yourself showing up consistently. Like, that feels good. And in order for you to keep going, in order for you to build a healthy relationship with fitness, you have to see the benefits in it. You have to see the changes in your life. You have to see the positive changes. You have to see how good it makes you feel. You have to see how much stronger you're feeling, how much lighter you're feeling, right? So in order for you to see those benefits daily, right? We're not even talking about that big goal. We're talking about daily small changes, daily small progress, daily small accomplishments. In order for you to get there, you have to be consistent. So it's gonna help to create a schedule for yourself, like literally write down, schedule in the days that you're gonna work out. So if you belong to a gym or you belong to a fitness studio or you take classes, it's a really good idea to pre-book your workouts, pre-book your classes. Put it in your calendar in advance. This is something that I always tell my clients and my students. Pre-book, put it in there. It's gonna help you stay accountable. Speaking of accountability, the last reason why you're probably not sticking with your fitness routine is because you have no accountability. You're not around people who are holding you accountable. You're not holding yourself accountable. In order to see progress and in order to stay consistent, in order to see the benefits, we have to be holding ourselves accountable, right? So if I schedule myself or I tell myself I'm gonna work out 5 days this week and I only show up 2, why did I only show up 2? And I have to come back and have this conversation with myself. Why did I only show up 2 days? Okay, well, next week, we're definitely gonna show up 5. So these are the steps that I'm gonna take so that I do show up 5 days. Maybe you're not that person. Maybe you can't hold yourself accountable. Maybe you can't trust yourself. So in that case, you get an accountability partner. So an accountability partner could be a personal trainer. It could be a group fitness instructor. It could be a wellness coach. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. So you have to find someone who is going to hold you accountable, who's going to ask you the right questions, who's going to push you, who's going to motivate you. Someone who also has similar goals, right? Someone who sees the benefits, who sees the importance in working out, who sees the results, who is also on the path to living a healthier life. Some other ways to keep yourself motivated and accountable is to join groups. We have all these resources now, especially online. You can find all these online groups, you can find all these fitness support groups, right? Where it's people with similar goals who are leaving comments, who are like, hey, like I just did this workout today and I feel great. I hope you guys are doing your workout today, right? And there's always gonna be like an admin or somebody who's moderating the group who isn't, they're ideally like the leader. So you wanna try to find these types of groups. It's gonna help you stay accountable. You have to be active in the group as well. So don't just join and then just never open the group or engage with the group. You have to be engaged. That's how it's gonna work. You can also start a group of your own, right? So if you have people in your circle, family members, friends who want to start the new year with a new fitness goal, or you guys have similar goals, or you all been slacking, you're like, hey, I need to work out. I know you want to start working out. I know you mentioned it to me last week that you have a goal to lose so-and-so amount of pounds. Let's do this together. Let's start working out. Let's show up to these classes together. I'll sign you up. Let's go. We're going. Schedule it in. Call the babysitter. Tell the kid's dad he's watching the kids for the day. I'm out. Peace. Fitness is important to me. Show up together, schedule those classes together, make a whole little like challenge out of it, make it a competition. Whatever it is that's gonna keep you motivated with your friends and your family, like get that group together, hold each other accountable. That's gonna help you so much, and it's gonna make it fun too. Ideally, you wanna be around people who are also prioritizing their health, their wellness, and their fitness. That is going to help you stay on track and hold yourself accountable and hit those goals and keep going. That is the goal in 2023. We want to keep going. We want to stay consistent. We want to incorporate fitness into our lives where it's fun, where it's beneficial, where we see it as something that is just in our daily routine, right? It shouldn't be punishment. It shouldn't feel like you're being forced to do something that you don't like to do. Find things that you like to do. Find your tribe. So I wish you guys all the best of luck going into 2023. I hope you have an amazing new year, and I hope you put those goals into action. I really hope you're able to stick with your goals, write them down, make a mood board, make a vision board, get a group together, write down your goals together, make fitness fun, and make fitness a priority. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you like this video, make sure you actually like it, give it a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe to this channel. You guys can also follow me on Instagram at WristFitKitty, as well as my fitness page, Real Rhythm Dance Fitness, also linked below. And check out my other videos as well as some short workouts that I have on my channel if you're interested. I hope to see you guys in the new year. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, and I will see you guys soon.